Bro, what's up?
That's what he said.
Back here.
Oh, we're short, no doubt about it. How did that happen?
Remember, what's up?
You remember Jakar, right? I got a letter from him.
Oh,
Messy, that thing. It's probably hard to hold a pen in those big mitts of his. Anyway, apparently he's made good on his promise to research the mercenaries who grabbed him, Silver Sleep, and Song.
does Jakar have a new lead for tracking down Silverslip and Song?
Possibly. He found someone who may recognize the badge on the mercenary armor that he remembers. If he's right, that may lead us right to the bastards who took them. It was a long time ago, sure, but this is more information than I've ever had.
What can I do to help?
Jaka said we should wait until he knows something for sure, but I don't want to sit around. Jaka is in Marbrook in Greenshade. I want to go there and talk to him. Maybe there's something we can do to expedite things. Come with me?
Sure. I'll go to Marrock with you to talk to Jakar.
Once we find Jaka in Marbrook, I'm sure he'll have something for us to do. He told me to be patient, but he knows me well enough to know that's like asking him to change his stripes. I've been patient for a long time. I'm done with that.
How does Jakar know how to track down mercenaries?
He did small jobs for them sometimes, if the pay was all right and the work wasn't too unsavory. I think before we met up, he may have been with one group or another. Not much to his liking, I think. He never fit in with that type. Too soft-hearted.
You don't know anything about his past before you met him? What about the other two?
Look, people end up living on the streets for a lot of reasons. You don't pry. Sometimes you learn something in passing, but if the person has your back in tough spots, their past isn't that important. Though, I wonder if that was wise.
What do you mean?
I've always wondered, what if it was one of our pasts that caught up to us that day? That's why my friends were taken. What if it was my past? I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but in the absence of any other information, it kind of haunts me.
Remind me of what we're doing.
Sure, you're helping me track down my friends that I had growing up in Skywatch. They all disappeared one day, and I had no idea what happened to them until you and I found Jaka. But Silver Slip and Song are still out there somewhere.
What did Jakar tell us about? What did Jakar tell us about the day he disappeared?
He said that a mercenary group grabbed him and the others, and he remembered the symbol on their armor. That's how he tracked down our next lead. He also said something about remembering Silver Sleep acting strange, but wasn't sure why.
Off to Green Shade we go. Cover on this. We already been through most of this here, so.
Mind your own affairs.
By the thief? Or what?
There he is, the lazy lump.
You are predictable, Ember. I knew you would not wait for me to write again.
What can I say? I haven't changed a bit. Talk to our friend here about what you found out. I'm going to watch our backs.
Huh?
It is good to see you again, cherished friend. Because of you and Ember, this one has been allowed to rest and recover here in Marbrook. Jakar feels strong once more. This one assumes you are here about the information about the mercenaries.
Yeah, Ember said you had a lead about the mercenaries who kidnapped you.
Indeed. They were called Kestrin's Blades. Curiously, they disbanded sometime not long after we were accosted by them in Skywatch. Though they no longer operate, this one found the name of one of their captains, Gurus.
What can you tell me about gurus?
Not very much, sadly. But this one does know he currently lives near Stonetooth Fortress in Betnik. If he was a captain of the Kestrin Blades, He may know where they took Silverslip and Song, and why. This one is hopeful.
Ember and I will head to Betnik and look for gurus.
This one hopes you find more answers in Betnik. Speak to gurus. See what he can tell you. And take care of Ember. The responsibility of such a task wears on her. Jakar can tell. Make sure she does not whittle herself down to nothing.
You have any trouble getting out of Vanderfall? Like being a big Pomerat and just getting out of slavery?
No? Even after all this time, this one still remembers how to sneak about and move unnoticed. I traveled in darkness, and with the gold Ember provided, eventually bought passage on a boat to Skywatch. I found Brisha, and eventually, he sent me here.
Why here?
Without the others, Skywatch did not feel the same to Jakar. Bad memories, perhaps. But with coin and some easy work, I can stay warm and eat regularly here. I had time to search for information about the mercenaries. This one hopes it is helpful.
Ember and I will investigate.
This one hopes you find more answers in Betnik. Speak to gurus. See what he can tell you. And take care of Ember. The responsibility of such a task wears on her. Jakar can tell. Make sure she does not whittle herself down to...
Are you safe here in Marbrook, Jakar? Do you have a place to stay?
You need not worry so much, little sister. You'll end up with even more white hair. Jakar is fine.
He's might be Tony the Tiger, but he's like really whittled down. Kind of reminds me of Lugosi, to be honest. Everyone would talk to us.
So it's off to Betnik, is it? I like the name of the place. Full of orcs, isn't it? Come on, let's go see if we can find gurus and get him to tell us more about Kestrin's blades. Hopefully he can point us towards Song and Silverslip.
Any idea where to look for... What?
We should probably check out the local outlaw's refuge. He's probably laying low, just in case. People like me and Jakar tend to feel safer in places like that.
What do you mean?
I mean, I wouldn't exactly call us outlaws, but my friends and I were never fussy about how or where we got our food and coin. Outlaws' refuges tend to attract people with similar mindsets, is all.
Well?
Who's this? Stand still, yeah. I better have a good reason for interrupting my drinking.
Gurus. Got some questions
Stop
here.
swaying and talking to me. How am I supposed to take the measure of you? It's pretty strong stuff. Good stuff. I want to keep drinking. Why are you bothering me? I'm retired. Leave me to drink in peace.
Hey, I need some information about an old band of mercenaries. Kestrin's Blades.
Yeah. More like Kestrin's farts. That band was doomed from the day we joined up together. Ah! I know it well, stranger. I was one of the captains. But what of it? I told you I'm retired. Blissfully retired and drunk.
Kestrin's Blades did a job in Skywatch. Grabbed 3 people. Amara and 2 young women.
Bomber, and, that does sound a bit familiar. My head is too fuzzy. You expect me to remember something that far back when I've been drinking all day? Piss off, you and your 3 friends back there.
Thanks a lot.
Psst. I've got an idea of how we can sober this guy up.
Which Ember do I talk to?
If we can sober Gurus up, he might be able to tell us where they took Silver Slip and some. But we're going to need a pretty powerful concoction. There should be some sour algae near the shore. I can make a brew that'll singe his eyebrows off.
Or sour algae.
Magister Irin taught me this one, believe it or not. It's technically alchemy, but that's just another form of magic to me. Sour algae smells and tastes terrible. But if you mix it right, it makes even the drunkest toffs clear-headed.
How much do we need?
2 handfuls of the stuff should do it. We don't need much. Trust me, once you smell it, you'll understand why. It'll be alongside the shore. Come on, let's go.
And we're off.
Oh, that way. Oh, excuse me for thinking it's down by the safe dock area. So I have to go halfway across the island in this murder pit.
I've been waiting to try this spell out.
Unclum. Oh no, is this on a spawn timer and everyone's doing this quest? Hope not.
That should be enough. Phew! That's strong. We're going to be stinking like this for a few days, I guarantee you. But that should be enough for what I need. Ugh. Sometimes I really hate having a keen sense of smell.
Now what?
Now, I do a bit of this, a bit of that, and try not to gag while I work. Just give me a moment to whip up the tonic. I think I remember how to make this. Been a while. Oh, fish biscuits. The smell is going to make me throw up. Almost done. Here, maybe you can carry this. I hate the smell.
Alright, let's go poison the orc. Mean sober him up. Kind of the same thing, isn't it? At least for orcs and Nords.
Oh, good. You're back. What do you want now? What do you and your blurry friends want now?
I have a drink for you to try.
Ha! Why didn't you just say so? Give it here. Malakat's crusty arse! What was that? I'll be damned. That's some powerful stuff. I feel like I've cleared out 10 years worth of crud. My mind's sharper than it's ever been. You got any more of that? Could come in handy. What was it you wanted to talk to me about again?
Can you tell us, can you tell us what you remember about the Skywatch job?
Yeah, I remember now. I wasn't thrilled with the contract. It came from some secretive group, but the pay was too good to pass up. It seemed easy enough on the surface. Grab a Redguard lass, and if her friends were with her, they were fair game.
Do you know what group wanted the Red Guard?
Nah, they didn't really say. And the Blades knew better than to ask. Besides, we got a Palmar and a Wood Elf out of the deal. The Palmar sold for a good bit of coin. The Wood Elf, though, she was trouble. Yeah, still feel bad about her.
What do you mean?
We were passing through Shadowfen and ran afoul of some vampires. Our leader bargained for peaceful passage and gave her to them as payment. Not far from the Shrine of the Black Maw. Wasn't my choice, but I went along with it.
And what happened to the Red Guard?
No idea. We peeled off from Kestrin's Blades before we ever made the trade. Things started falling apart after that job. But if you want to find the Wood Elf, try the Shrine of the Black Maw. Bloodsuckers are still crawling all over that place.
They handed Silversleep over to vampires? Bastards. Come on, let's get to Shadowfen.
I gotta hit him?
I can't believe those monsters handed Silversleep off to vampires. There are too many scenarios to count now. None of them good. Let's go. I intend to scour every inch of the Shrine of the Black Maw, if that's what it takes to find her.
What kind of scenarios are you picturing?
That Silversleep is dead, or turned into a vampire, or ran away and ended up somewhere worse. I can't stop thinking about it. Seeing what Jakal went through after the mercenaries picked him up was bad enough. Now this? I feel like a failure.
Why do you say that?
My life hasn't been rosy by any means, but at least I wasn't enslaved or taken captive by vampires. It hurts to know my friends suffered and that I didn't do anything to stop it. And I still don't even know why they were taken in the first place.
We'll figure it out, Ember.
You know, when you say it like that, I really believe you. I feel like when I've got you at my side, all of this doesn't seem so impossible. We found Jakat together, didn't we?
Yep.
We'll find the others too. Now, enough mushy stuff. Let's get a move on.
Yep. Also, what's wrong with vampires? What? Being Shadowfen, right? Black Maw. Here. Why did they go up here?
I hate this. Got a bad feeling. Let's get inside.
I gotta turn that add-on off. We're going through mostly older delves which we've already explored.
recognize this journal. It's Silver Slip's. She always kept it on her. She's been here.
Journal. Entry 1. A red guard approached me today about a job. Concerning Song. Suspicious, but a little curious, too. So I said to hear her out. Said Song's family is alive and well, and is desperate to make sure she's safe. Apparently Song's left home on bad terms and want me to talk to her. I said to think about it, but I don't know if I should tell the others. We have to wait and see what happens. 2. The red guard approached me again. This time she asked me to deliver a letter to Song. I took the letter. Apparently it's from Song's mother. Now I'm conflicted. Should I give Song the letter? I mean, I'm going to know if I've been going to behind her back if I do. Feels bad. I can be prickly and feral at times, but never to Song. I never do anything to hurt her. Is this hurting her? 3. I admit it. I caved. I read the letter. Maybe I was just curious. Maybe I was just a little jealous. It doesn't matter. It was an odd letter. I thought it'd be emotional and weepy, but it was more stern. There was a strange sketch painted on the paper. It was an eye. Not exactly what the Mages Guild had on the banners. It reminded me of that. I'm just more confused than ever. I should just burn the damn letter. Before. Why? Why did I ignore my instincts? I knew I felt wrong, and yet I went ahead and I took the damn letter anyways. I know I wasn't followed, but they found our base anyways. A bunch of mercenaries piled up and grabbed us. I don't know where they took Chika. They kept Song and me together, at least. But she's crying a lot. I don't know where they're taking us. All I know is my fault. I want to tell Song, but I'm too afraid. Too ashamed. I'll have to get us out of here. Or maybe Ember will come rescue us. You need to be patient. Entry 5. Those slimy bastards changed to vampires. It's a fitting fate, honestly. Almost funny. I think about the others all the time. But I have to leave that life behind. Better if they think I'm dead. I deserve to be, don't I?
Ember, what are you doing here?
Silver Slip! You...
Sometimes
Oh no, you...
saves a ton of explanation.
Huh?
She could never deal with kindness or pity at all. Silver Slip is safe and well, but Silver Slip is also a vampire. I'm really not sure how I'm supposed to feel right now. That's Silver Slip for you. Quick and to the point. I'm glad to see her alive. Well,
I didn't even
sort
see
of
her.
alive, that is. I knew this was a possibility, but still, seeing her now and remembering that girl she was, it stings. Let's go meet her outside.
Alright. Alright, that's a new companion, or a new, something here. That's what we already have.
Is it over?
Hmm? This.
Can you talk to Silver Slip for me? I need a moment to brace myself.
I'm still me, Ember. I'm not about to lose control. But fine, I'll speak with your friend. They already read about all my secrets already.
Yep.
You read my journal, so now you know all my sordid secrets. Like how this was all my fault, and I'm the one that got my friends taken away. Did you come here to shame me? Well, you're too late. You can't say anything I haven't already told myself.
But Ember wanted to find you.
And now you found me. Shall I recount the tale for her? The one where I'm a gullible, foolish child who thought Song's family really missed her, and that I could help reunite them. I should have burned that letter. That's how they found us.
Mention that letter in your journal.
Indeed. A letter supposedly from Song's heartbroken mother. I read it because I'm an idiot. But I remember a drawing on the parchment. Strange eye. It must have been magic. A glyph, maybe? I'm almost certain it's how they tracked us down.
Learn more about that glyph might lead to Song.
You might be right. I never looked into it because I thought it was better if everyone assumed I was dead. Then, I wouldn't ever have to face the truth. But deep down, I always knew this day would come. Now that it's here, I want to help.
Sure, Ember would welcome your help.
I always figured it would be Ember who came looking for me. That girl doesn't know when to quit. Go on, talk to her. Apparently she isn't ready to speak to me.
Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the letter?
Because I was stupid, alright? I was a dumb, naive kid who thought she knew the world better than everyone else. I never thought it was that big of a deal. I just wanted to help Song, and I didn't think I needed anyone's help. A lot of good that did.
No? You didn't know what would happen.
Maybe not, but I should have been smarter. I just wanted Song to have a family who loved her. I wanted a family, a real one, my whole life. And there was one practically begging her to come back. I thought I was doing the right thing.
So you're a vampire now. Must be feeling some urges down below. Your skin's breaking out. Coming to that time of your life that you've, you don't want to really leave your room. You just want to stay inside all day and then go out at night.
Noticed that, did ya? That's a keen eye you have. But yes, I am. It wasn't exactly my choice, but I've learned to accept it. I have people that look out for me now, almost like the old days. It's not unbearable or anything.
Let me talk to my friend first, Silverslip. Don't go anywhere. For years, I've carried the guilt of losing my friends. But hearing Silverslip's story helps a little. I think her burden of guilt is much heavier than mine. How can she bear it? My heart hurts for her. Still, we found her. That's a victory.
Are you angry at Silverslip for what happened?
Silverslip made a mistake when she was a kid. Who among us is immune from that? I'm not angry with her at all. I was a little thrown by seeing her as a vampire, but ultimately I'm just happy she's here and that we're reunited.
You might be able to help us find Song.
True. It seems like seeing me is giving her the kick she needs. She's been feeling guilty for so long, but now she has a chance to make it up to herself. And she even has a clue to lead us to Song. This worked out all around.
But what now?
For now, I think we should just be proud of what we accomplished. You helped me find not one, but two of my friends. People I've been searching for years. And thanks to you, Silverslip and that strange glyph might lead us to Song. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I don't expect you to forgive me, Ember.
I'm just glad you're alive, Silverslip. We already found Jakat too. He's in Marbrook.
Really? You found him? Oh, Ember, I'm different now, but I can still help. Let me atone for all of this.
You're the only one who saw that strange eye drawn in the letter. We need you, Silverslip. We'll find Song together. Let me send word to Jakat before you find him in Marbrook, just so he's prepared.
Probably a good idea. I'd hate to scare the stripes off him. I've changed a lot since my days in Skywatch. I buried that life a long time ago out of necessity. But I've never stopped loving my friends, not even for a moment. If you and Ember are finding Song, I promise to do everything in my power to help.
Alright. Ember?
It's funny seeing Jakat and Silverslip together again. We've all changed a lot, but some things are still the same. I wonder where we would be if not for that awful day. Would I still be living in Skywatch, lifting wallets when I needed coin?
See? And Ember thinks you're trouble. That's a huge compliment. Oh, we're close.